Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sheikh Muhammad At-Tariq bin Sheikh Adinin, student ID 1800141. Today I am going to present about Shariah audit exercise of Islamic financial institution. So going on the first page, the definition of Shariah audit. B&M under Shariah governance framework define that Shariah audit as periodical assessment conducted from time to time to provide an independent assessment and objective assurance designed to add value and improve the degree of compliance in relation to the IFI's business operation, with the main objective of ensuring a sound and effective internal control system for Shariah compliance. Moving on the second slide, types of Shariah audit. The Shariah audit can be divided into three types, namely Shariah audit of the company or department. Number two, Shariah audit of product development. And number three, Shariah audit of delivery channels or support centers. For the number one, Shariah audit of the company or department. For example, Shariah audit on the operations at the consumer or retail departments. The Shariah auditor can conduct audit on the process flow of engaging business with new clients, test the Shariah knowledge of staff and others. Number two, Shariah audit of product development. For example, Shariah audit conducted on the product design and development process. For instance, assessing the process of developing new products, approval process by the Shariah committee on the product concepts or structure, documentation, policies, guidelines involved with the new product and advertisement materials. Lastly, Shariah audit of delivery channel support centers. This focuses on the product implementation and execution. For example, the Shariah auditor may audit on the implementation and execution of the products after the product has been offered to the customers, such as akad execution, whether it is executed in the correct order and sequence. The direct matter as well as the contracting parties must comply with the Shariah principle. Going forward on the slide number 3, is Shariah audit similar to Shariah review? What is Shariah review? The primary goal of the Shariah review is to make certain that the activities and operations carried out by the IFS do not against the principles that are outlined in the Shariah. It can be seen that the Shariah review's work may overlap with the Shariah audit's job. Slide number 4. In the slide number 4, this will tell the difference between Shariah audit and Shariah review. It consists of objective, scope of work, and reporting line. The objective of audit, providing assurance on the effectiveness of Shariah compliance. The scope of work of audit focuses on audit of financial statements, compliance audit on organizational structure, people, processes, and IT systems. Review on Shariah governance process. Reporting line on the audit, direct reporting to audit committee, secondary reporting to Shariah committee. Whereas the objective of the review, ensuring that all activities conducted by the bank do not contravene with Shariah principles. The scope of work covers the overall bank's operation, which also include the end-to-end product development process, from the development of new product structuring to product offering. Reporting line, direct reporting to Shariah Committee. Secondary reporting to the management. Going forward on the slide number 5, the difference between Shariah audit and Shariah review. So apart from previously mentioned, there's a difference in the function between audit and review as well. In audit perspective, provides assurance work, provide independent and objective assurance designed to add value and improve degree of compliance, reported as part of the corporate governance process in the annual report, and also used for the attestation report issued by the Shariah Committee and the bank's annual report. Whereas for the Shariah review, they provide compliance work to ensure compliance or legal function by conducting examination and evaluation on the bank's level of compliance to Shariah, as well as to provide remedial rectification measures to resolve non-compliance and provides control mechanism to avoid recurrence of the non-compliance. Shariah review also work to use for the attestation report issued by the Shariah Committee in the bank's annual report. Next, the difference of process between the Shariah audit and Shariah review. As per audit perspective, the design audit activity with the following objective is Shariah risk profiling of activities or audit unit to determine what to audit. Audit program, compliance check with sources, periodic audit, issue report, recommend and follow-up implementation. As for the review processes to cover the following: planning the review program, documentation of the process involved in the review, communicating the outcome of the review and to highlight any non-compliances finding, rectifying any instances of non-compliance with the Shariah to prevent such event from recurring in the future. That is all for my presentation for today. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.